Hey everyone, there's my backyard. We're just hanging out at the old house here in the backyard and looking at the skies. It's looking pretty cloudy. It's supposed to be raining here for the next couple days, so I wanted to get in my backyard and enjoy it while I can. So we're gonna do a quick lesson back here, and the lesson is gonna be about the world of 16th notes. So our 16th notes. Some of my favorite things. If you look at all those figures right there, you'll see just about everything that we can do with 16th notes pretty much laid out. Now, we're kind of working from our last lesson, thinking about that pizza. So that pizza right there, guys. Now, if we cut it down the center, remember, that would be two halves. If we cut it again, we would have a quarter, a quarter, a quarter, a quarter. And guys, these little dotted ones, if we cut that again, we would have an eighth, 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 eighth. You have 8 of them in one pizza. Now today we're going to subdivide one more round and we're going to go to 16ths where these little dotted ones are. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's basically 16 of those can go into one hole. So how we think of that now, guys, is 4 of these right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these together equals 1 beat. And anything with a double bar like that, that's a 16th note, okay? These right here, however, are 8th notes. And again, our 8th notes, just 2 8th notes, two 8s make up 1 quarter. So 2 of those together make up 1 beat. Whereas 16th notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of those make up 1 beat. So you can get 4 of these into 1 beat. So let's shift over here. And if we're working in 4/4 right here, guys, if we're working in 4/4, that means that each measure can have 4 beats in it. So this is a 4-beat measure right here. This is a 4-beat. They're all 4-beat measures. So we're gonna look at our different examples. Now, I was always taught when you're doing 16th notes, it's not too hard. Just think of 1, E, and A. And then the next group starts on the next number. 2, E, and A. Then you have 3 E and then we have 4 E and so now when you do those 16ths are going to be, if this is our beat, 2, 3, 4, those 16ths are going to have 4 of them in one sound. So there'll be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay. So now how do we do these ones? Often we see these in our music. Now this 1 is going to hang out by itself. But now that is a 1 bar right there. So that 1 bar, guys, that 1 bar is an 8th note. So 2 16ths go into 1/8. 2 16ths are going to go into this 1/8. So the E, that E that's missing is going to be a part of that 1. So now instead of 1 E and A, now we're going to have 1 and A. 1 and A. How these sound are, they're going to sound like this. They're going to go 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, and it will sound like this. Okay, going looking at example number 3, you have kind of the opposite. So instead of slow, quick, now you're going to go quick, slow. So the E will be present, but the and is going to be tied in with the A, the A or the however you want to say it. But example 3, now instead of slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, now you're going to have quick, slow, quick, slow. So it'll be 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and. So let me play number 3 for you so you guys can kind of hear it. Sorry, there's a little breeze out here. So number 3 would be. Okay. Now number 4 is one of my favorite 16th rhythms. Number 4 is where you do the first 2 of the figure, 1 E, but then you ignore the and then you play the So if you in your head try to think of that 1 E, 1 E, 1 E, 1 E, so it'd be this sound goes tut 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 tut. So when you read it like this, that E, guys, is an 8th note. An 8th note has 2 16ths in it, so it has the E and the and are a part of that right there. So that's why the is just hanging out by itself. It has the 1, has the E with the and in it, and then it has the hanging out by itself. So when you do example 4, it's going to be, you would think quick, slow, quick, slow. So it'll go 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, and it would sound like this if you were tapping it or drumming it. Okay, now example 5, guys, is going to be this right here is called an 8th rest. So that's an 8th rest, just like that right there. That one rest, those rests all equal one of these. So these 8th rests all equal, 1/8 right here, kind of a half a beat. So how you would do these guys would be and F, and F, and F, and F. So you kind of have to pause. So the 1 and the E is silent, but the and the is present. And I was always taught to put the silent sounds in parentheses. And that's kind of what I've been doing for the last, 11 years or so. So example 5 goes, rest, and 2, and 3, and 4, and That's kind of how example 5 sounds. Okay, and then example 6 is the other way around. You have the 1E, but you have a rest where the is. Or I'm sorry, where the and the are. So instead of tap, 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 oh, got that little breeze coming out. Guess that rain is coming. Example 6 is going to be tap, 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 instead of tap, 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 tap. Now you're going to have tap, 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 tap. 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E. So here's what I like to do. This is one of my favorite diagrams to work on, guys. I absolutely just love this diagram. I like to look at this a lot. It helps people learn 16th notes really good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do example 1. I'm going to do it 4 times. Then I'll do 2 4 times, 3 4 times, 4, 5, 6. I'll do each of them 4 times. But I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to go after I do them each 4 times. Tell you what, as a reminder, let's write it right here. 4 times, 4 times, 4 times, 4 times, 4 times, 4 times. Okay, we'll do them each 4 times. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to tap them out with my little pin here, and I want to see if you guys can stay with me as I tap them out. Okay, and at home, try to tap this with me. Okay, and I'm going to leave this here. You guys could even hit pause right now and try to practice it at home, but I'm going to do it right now, and I'm going to do this whole thing. Assuming the wind doesn't blow my paper too far away. I'm going to do this whole thing. Actually, let me get a book here. Let me get a book so I don't lose that. Got to improvise, All right. The wind comes. We got to figure new things out. All right. So here we go, guys. Oh, the wind's still winning the battle, apparently. All right. Let's try that one. All right. Here we go. We got another book on there. So here's the beginning, guys. All right, we're going to do this together. So 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E, 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. And number 2, ready? And a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Number 3, ready? 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and number 4, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. Number 5, 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. And number 6, ready? 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. And that's the whole thing. You guys could pause that and try to do what I just did at home. That's really a good activity to get your 16ths down really good. Okay, so now guys, the next thing is try to create your own like I did here. These are something I just made up. Like if I was a drummer, these could be really cool things to practice too. Let me do number 1. So number 1 I wrote all the numbers out down here for you. It kind of looks like a lot, but if you think of this and you apply it to this, it's not too bad. Number 1 is 1E and a 2 and a 3E and 4E and a 3E and 4E and a. Now if I play number 1, it would be like this. Number 1 would sound like this. Ready, go. 1E and a 2 and a 3E and 4E and 1 and a 2 and a 3E and 4E and a. Now let's see if I can do that faster like a drummer. Ready, go. 1E and a 2 and a 3E and 4E and. See, that's kind of like how a drummer might play it in a parade or something. Number 2 would be 1E and a 2E, 3E, 4E, 1E, 2E, 3E, and 4E. So I'll try to do that one. Ready? Go. 1E and a 2E, 3E, 4E, 1E, 2E, 3E, and 4E. That's kind of cool. I like that one. If I did it fast, it'd be 1E and a 2E, 3E, 4E, 1E, 2E, 3E, and 4E. That's really cool. So guys, these are just some of my favorite things that you could be doing with 16th notes. I think they're amazing. Almost as amazing as my trees and my kids' plaything there. I'm just kidding. But no, they're really some of my most favorite things to do with music, guys. You know, you could just spend hours writing your own parts. Definitely if you're a drummer, if you want to be a drummer. That's the magic right there. That's what you should definitely know before going to high school. Well, guys, I'll talk to you later, and I hope this was helpful. See you later. Stick around. Keep watching videos. Bye, guys.